Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Here it is. Terence Bud Crawford, number one pound for pound, the best boxer we have in the world, starting to be compared to the all-time greats. Well, I don't know. There's so many superlatives. Sometimes you get these superlatives for these athletes that are doing incredible things. I can remember when I was watching Russell Westbrook, those 4 years averaging a triple double, and people try to downplay it. And the narrative was to downplay it because you comparing them to the rest of them and ain't nobody else doing it, right? Got to do 6'3" in the NBA, averaging uh, double figures rebounds, double figures assists, and points, right? We hadn't seen that since way back. Or you watching on a daily, Shohei Ohtani, baseball player for the Los Angeles Angels, pitching and hitting on a very high niveau. We're talking about in baseball, you got the triple crown, when it's how many RBIs, are you batting for batting average, are you what is RBIs, batting average, and home runs. And Shohei Ohtani is in the top 6 in all of those, right, categories for hitting. And he's also in the top 3 for the Triple Crown for pitching, which is strikeouts, ERA, and wins. He's in the top 6 of all those. And we're watching that right now. So I watch historical things. And Terence Crawford is the same thing. You just lose superlatives. You don't know what else to say for Terence Crawford, right? Because I'm talking about, I've told you before, he came from the lightweight division and there wasn't nobody there left that he could have fought that, was talking about he should stay there. Goes to junior welterweight, becomes undisputed. We always talk about who he beat. Like everybody's going to beat Victor Postal. Everybody's going to beat Ulis and Dungo, who went to Scotland to beat Ricky Burns and went to beat Troy Anowski. And everybody's going to act like they don't know who Troy Anowski was. He was the guy who they were saying that Terence Crawford wasn't going to beat. He was Eastern European from Russia, undefeated. That's who Julius and Dungo beat, right? That they were already talking about Terence Crawford avoiding Troy Anowski. Got knocked out by Ndungo, and Ndungo went over to Manchester and then beats Ricky Burns. He had 2 belts, and then he wanted to come to Omaha, Nebraska to beat Terence Crawford, but just didn't. Terence Crawford becomes undisputed there. Now, he goes up to the next weight, knocks out everybody he fight, and they're all bigger than him. And because they wasn't from the PBC, we were trying to act like they were nothing. Like Jeff Horn wasn't nothing. Right after he beat Pacquiao, it ain't nothing. Like everybody gonna be Jose Benavidez, even on one leg. Like everybody gonna do that, right? Everybody gonna beat Kefalokus, right? Everybody gonna do that. Everybody gonna stop Kell Brook with a straight jab. Everybody gonna do all that stuff. No, the people just ignoring his greatness. Now he's beaten Errol Spence convincingly. And now he's making his rounds. He's the man. He's number 1 pound for pound, and ain't no damn doubt about it. No, Nui is number 2. And Nui got to deal with Usyk, because I got Usyk right there. Because Usyk, we can't ignore what Usyk doing. I don't care what nobody say. Alexander Usyk went to everybody's backyard to become undisputed. I'm never going to forget that. Everybody can act like they can forget that and call the cruiserweight division like we always do. Cruiserweight division was the weakest division. No, it wasn't. Not when Alexander Usyk won that Super 6 tournament or Super 8 tournament. Everybody ain't going to beat Murat Gassif in Russia. Everybody ain't going to beat Marius Braitis in Latvia. That was hard enough. Everybody ain't going to beat Marco Huck in Berlin. Everybody ain't going to beat Michael Hunter before the damn tournament and Tony Bellew after the tournament. Right? And every time in their backyard, not to mention what he did in heavyweight. So, Uy got to deal with if he's in front of Usyk, and I don't think so. So Uy could be 3rd. Usyk is 2nd, quiet as kept. But whatever. Number 1 is Terence Crawford, right? He wants to do things. Now, he didn't become 3 division undisputed. He became 2 division. But I'm saying he could have become undisputed in the lightweight division when he was there. But he didn't. So he's only 2 division. But I was always saying he was trying to become 3 division world undisputed by trying to push up on Jamel Charlo, which a whole lot of people ain't doing. If your name ain't Tim Zhu, you ain't up in a rush to fight him neither, right? So he is smaller than him too. But now we know that your boy Jamel Charlo is going up 2 divisions to fight Canelo Alvarez in 168. And, that's a little bit too far, for Terence Crawford, a little skinny dude trying to go way up there, man. It's going to be too much weight. But here's the deal. The latest news is he was on Joe Rogan and he's saying, I got the winner. I got next. I got the winner between Jamel Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. Because Canelo Alvarez said he said the same thing as Terence Crawford says. Why Terence Crawford don't really want to fight Gervonta Davis, even at 147, because they're gonna say he's too big. He beat a smaller fighter. And Canelo's saying the same thing. He don't want to really fight Terence Crawford. But Terence Crawford is gonna come up to 168. He says I'll do that too now. That's the newest news. I got the winner from Jamel Charlo and Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds, which is ridiculous. And who cares if he does it? It's the fact that the dude is wanting to do that while you're alive, watching that. That's historic. So yes, Terence Crawford is the boxing savior right about now, guys. We got good fights coming. Now Terence Crawford just sit back, and if he's gonna go way up there to 168, sit back, wait for Thanksgiving, eat, because that's what he's gonna have to do, and see who wins that fight, and see if he can fight the winner of that at the end of the year or the beginning of next year. That's awesome, don't y'all think? Doma Sports Talk Worldwide, and I'm out of here, y'all.